soon as you said it, so technically I'll just go basic camera and don't get too fancy.
Yeah, that's all I use.
And then I guess one column I really love is peer review.
Yeah, go ahead at it.
Yeah, we can just have that, and then I think that's sufficient. It just keeps us honest, you know.
Right.
Technically, that's it's gonna be fancy. Okay, and then if we do one, so Amit, should I'll do I'll assign you an issue for create Helm chart for Argo CD.
Yep,
Sounds good. Stuff that, because I've already done it in preparation for this, right? So
yeah, I need to write some GitHub actions for it, but the rest of it is done.
Okay. Great. Helm chart. What are we going to call this cluster? Like, are we going to call it just
cluster one?
Cluster one. Okay.
I call it
Cattle not pets.
Yeah, I call it AKS-cluster is what it is in the portal. Just it's not very creative, but it's the name of it.
As long, I always say that as long as you're consistently wrong, it doesn't matter. Like
exactly.
Yeah, you can always automate it. Okay, so for AKS clusters, then I go. Okay, and then I'll add some context to that later.
Yep.
Okay, and then Brad to create. Okay, I'll put actually another one that Anna can work on, and Sergio, if any of this is interest, let me know, and I can assign you some tickets. So create so Steve, you were calling it. It's like almost like a webhook from the GitOps operator to trigger the payment to the API.
I thought I created that one.
Oh, okay. We can pull that into this project.
Double check.
I have one question. Azure is integrated with Operator Hub?
No,
with the Red Hat operator.
Operator Hub Dio.
I've never used that. So
it's just, are you thinking that, for example, at Red Hat we use Argo CD with operators and it's public, and there is already an operator with Helm. So I'm trying to just maybe save some time, like deploying new middleware inside the clusters.
Yeah, I think the way we should approach the GitOps configuration is the way most people set it up, because that's the way, that's going to be more of our use case, is to model a customer or a project is using Argo CD, and we want to get as close to that type of setup. So when we work with the Ortelius solution against that, we know that we have a we're not missing something as part of our solution to the use case. Now, that being said, I think there's going to be best practices, like you said, you bringing in like the operator, Helm, customize are going to need to play a role as well.
Yeah, I guess everything that I refer to is just for the dev, just for our dev environment, not really to do with the production at the moment, but yeah.
Yeah, it's your playground, your sandbox to play in.
Yeah.
Is how you want to kind of set it up.
Yeah. Okay.
And I do not see that issue that we talked about, Brad,
Okay.
about the webhook to capture
Yeah,
deployment.
I think it's part of a comment in a different issue or something. So let's just.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Create API to receive payload from GitOps operator after commit has been made. Does that make sense to everyone? Or?
Yeah, it was the notification part. So
Okay.
the GitOps operator will send out a notification, and that's where we need to, and it can do a notification through a webhook, and that's what we need to hook into.
Okay. Yeah, how do we say that then?
Just you can say GitOps notification webhook.
Okay, that's good. That's easy.
Just leave it at that.
Yeah, I like it.
Well, guys, I have to drop off. I just had somebody show up at my house, so
Yeah, sure. That's okay. I
will leave the meeting running so you guys can continue on. Just go ahead and finish out the notes in the docs. I've been trying to keep track of what we've been talking about. But I will hopefully this won't take long. So all right, thanks guys.
Bye, Steve.
Okay. And then so we'll have to, what is it called in Argo CD? It's called like a workflow or something. We'll have to set up a workflow for Argo.
Yeah,
to be able
you have
this,
workflows
right?
within Argo itself.
So I'll just put create Argo CD workflow.
Yeah.
For GitOps repo, because we have a repo. Have you signed up to that? Like done a commit to the README?
No. I'll do that today evening.
Yeah, or even if you even want to do it right now, if you want, up to you.
What's the link?
I'll just send it to you because everyone tells me that they're going to do it like tomorrow, and then like 5 minutes later,
I get a point.
So you just
doing it right now.
I just use the Ortelius cheat sheet. It's actually really easy, but essentially you fork it. You commit to the README and then you do a pull request. Pretty simple.
Yeah. Can you resend the invite?
Yeah.
You'll have to go into settings and remove me and re-put me.
No, it's not how you do it. So you don't add people like they. So if you follow this documentation here, so you fork this repo. You don't add to the actual repo.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me find the chat. Okay, I just sent it to you then. If you want to do that, that would be awesome. Because then you show up on the issues and stuff. Otherwise, we can't see you unless you do that. And then it makes you a contributor to.
Yep. Just signing it right now. Give me a second.
Okay, and then.
So just fork it, right?
Yeah, it's all in the documentation. It's really
Okay.
good documentation, actually. Okay, so we've got the Argo CD is installed. We've created a workflow. Like, surely there's a lot more Argo stuff that we need to set up. So probably have to set up users and stuff as well. There's no point really having the namespace as the, like, there's no point making a ticket just to create a namespace. That seems.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah. What else can we think of that? That could almost be it, right? Just for this, for the scope of the 2 weeks.
Yeah. We already have the cluster and everything, so there is no writing of code for that anyway.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. So really, it's just getting into Argo.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything that you want to do, Sergio, like in particular?
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I'm thinking we need to start like I don't know if we already have it, because I don't know what is the recent version of what we are going to deploy, but we need to start like building our repo with all the objects to the current state of our application. So I don't know if in this same cluster we have like a namespace where we can start backupping like all the YAMLs and all the files we need to apply after with Argo CD.
Yeah. Have you used like the reverse proxy and stuff for Deploy Hub to actually get Ortelius working on a cluster?
I just deployed like the monolith, so it's it's just one. It's one deployment for the database and one deployment for the complete monolith. So it's
Okay.
not much, but I don't know if we are having like more than that, because there is a lot of working in progress.
If that works, I mean, that's fine.
Because the first the YAML, like on this video I have, like I already have the YAML for deploy this stuff. We can start with that. I already have it in a repo.
Okay. Do you want to deploy that to a namespace then?
Yeah, at least for a starting point, we can use Argo with that.
Okay. So how should I write that ticket? Should I put
I'm thinking what I can do in parallel before having Argo. But the main task will be like creating the app repo where Argo is going to deploy the first version of Ortelius. I don't know. I'm trying to think what we can do right now. No, not at the end when we're already having like Argo CD working with some workflow. Do you have like a task that I can take? I can do. I mainly today work like doing administration over the cluster. So namespace configuration, state, I don't know, egress, policy, egress, I don't know, anything that we maybe need to structure inside the cluster, I can do.
Yeah. I would like to see Ortelius. I haven't actually seen Ortelius in a cluster, like how it actually looks like. That would be quite interesting.
Yeah, I can create like a namespace, like do it by hand, and then we can, based on that experience, like start like automating that over a workflow.
So when you say create a namespace, what do you mean by that?
I want to like just create a simple a way to create a namespace from the scratch and deploy the artifact and be able to delete this and apply it again in any cluster.
Okay, and delete what? I sort of don't quite understand. So, like, what will live inside the namespace?
Sorry, what did you say at the end?
Like what will be inside the namespace that we create?
Yeah, like be able to recreate in any moment. I just want to show that we have like all dependencies we need to deploy this. I don't know. I'm thinking like out loud because I don't know really what I can put inside what we are doing right now, because I don't know more than having like GitOps Argo CD working right now and having I don't know the permission for it working okay in the cluster. I don't think what else we need immediately.
Okay, maybe we can quickly get that working, and then we can send you a message saying that's up in his, like, we can give everyone logins and stuff for it. And how does that sound?
Yeah, now you mentioned I don't even test if I have access. I never tried to go to the cluster, so maybe we can go over there and start playing the cluster and be situation and maybe work from there.
Yeah, okay. So I think that's all really that I wanted. So I think that's enough for us to go and do something.
So you need like the email. What kind of information?
If you can, if you can put your email on this issue 319.
319.
Do you want me to send you the link, or you have it?
I'm opening my GitHub dash.
I can send you the link. It's fine.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, I've got to run to a meeting as well, so I think that's like enough for today. We don't really have too much more to talk about. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can just using Discord to maybe move out and some more stuff.
Yep. All right. Awesome.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Thanks very much. I'll talk to you later on. Cheers.